It has returned once again. Hey everybody, how's it going? This is Frank of Super Frank Plays, and it's been a while since I've recorded a video on anything. I'm gonna be fixing that very soon. We're back on Modern Warfare 3, and yes, I understand this is a first-person shooter game. I understand there was a bit of a little montage showing me having probably one of my better matches as of late. Today, I want to talk about the parkour mode, Get Higher, and as you can tell, we're not going with the webcam this time, we're just gonna go with this. But there's a couple of things that are different about it. One of the things is the fact that we have 15 minutes as opposed to 10 minutes to get through the entirety of the map. You're gonna notice things that are similar to the previous version of the Get High mode, but a couple of alterations have been made, I guess, to get rid of some skips, but also to add a greater incentive to explore. One of the things is that there are 12 coins that you can go through, so you can get through all 12 coins and you can get to the very end. You'll be able to unlock one of 3 different camos, and you're going to be seeing them on screen right now. One of them is by completing it. You just complete it once and you get that camo. It's pretty basic. You have another one for trying to complete the entire parkour map in under 10 minutes, and you get this really cool looking one that changes colors. I actually think this one's kind of neat. And the final one is by collecting all 12 coins and completing the entire map. So you get to the end of it and you have to get to the special area by dropping all 12 coins in. And you get this really badass camo that honestly I have used a few more times than I thought I would. What I'm going to do today is we're just going to go through. I might turn on the game chat. Hopefully, you know, we can hear people through it, but I'm going to go through it and just show off exactly how how I might try to go through it in under 10 minutes. I might show a little bit of a walkthrough on how to get to all 10 coins, but right now I just want to try and complete it, and then afterwards we'll do the walkthrough. So that's going to be my plan. We're going to unmute. I want to hear... I'm always curious to hear how people are in this game. I've heard some frustration as I played, but...
Hey, here we go.
Okay, I'm not doing so great right now. Wait, what are those? What? Okay, I have questions about that. You know what? We'll go to that later. My goal is to not be the first one done. It's just to get it done. The way it works just like last time. You get points for going through every checkpoint, but getting to the very end will award you the most points possible. I probably should have just restarted, but whatever. It is what it is. The whole point is to just walk through and show you. I kind of did show this off on my Discord server, and one of the coins is in there, by the way. But again, we will address that later in the future. You can throw rocks to throw people off like so. I didn't mean to do that. I just... Demonstration purposes. Oh god, that's gonna come back and bite me. Yeah. I swear I didn't mean to do that. Kind of. Get to slide underneath. I'm gonna go here. Play it safe at this point. I have no reason to do anything dangerous here. So we're gonna slide underneath that. Oh, this might not... Okay. Cool, cool, cool. I love the parkour. Oh! Oh, thank you. Thank you, COD timing. So the rocks can be used to kind of sabotage people. So if I didn't like this guy, I could just... You know what? I won't do that. This one was a hard one for me to get my first try. Like, I couldn't really understand the angle that I was trying to get it at. Oh, please don't knock me over. This is a very easy spot to get knocked over by those rocks. Drop down. I like taking this route. Not enough people, although I think I hear somebody behind me. Could be wrong, those could have been my own footsteps. I play this one as safe as humanly possible. I do not have any interest in... Like, I used to just sprint the whole thing. I can't do that. I'm terrified of trying that. I'm gonna do is... That's another, like, super quick path you can take. I'm playing it safe for the sake of this video. We'll go this way. These are, like, a little on the finicky side, but you could probably get them. This part has always been finicky towards me, and I have, at some point, realized you just look up a little more than usual. God. Well, I screwed that up for myself. Well, that person just got that slide. I heard that. Okay. Not what I meant to do. But we're going with it. So, there's a couple of ways you can approach this. And I think this person's got the right idea. I'm gonna go through here, and with this, I'm actually gonna go up here. So this is like one of the, it's supposed to be harder, but if you line yourself up just right, you can easily get it. And we're actually gonna skip an entire section, or avoid a section, since we kind of went through that with relative ease. This one might be a little annoying at... Oh, God. Okay. I have done this... Oh, God. I screwed up. Okay. As I was saying, I've done this a lot. I am no expert at this. But the idea is that you just climb up as much as possible to get here. This area is going to be very useful. Jeez. Okay, fine. I don't think we're getting that completion. Okay, well, anyway, before I ruin it for myself a little even further, see, we're back to where I started. There is a, there's a few coins you can get just from going there. Jesus. Okay. My, ability to do this is not as good as it was when this map came out. This has actually been out for a little bit of time, so we're gonna play it safe on this one, and then hop here. You can get two right there. We're not exactly going for it. We're gonna go through... Oh, you got a sneaky one. This is a trick that I eventually figured out at some point. I do want to know how you got up there. So you can run here. God, it's way too easy to overshoot it, so... We both have the same idea. And that is hit... Just jump on it to where you kind of hit the middle. It's a very forgiving little thing to be on. You could actually get crushed here. But yeah, it's very forgiving, so you're not going to be able to just... you're not going to, like, slip off of it as easily. It's not going to be like the collision thing for Crash Bandicoot or something, like the remake, where you slip off if you're, like, on the edge of it. This one kind of works more like Mega Man, where if you're on the edge of it, you'll be fine. I'm going to use this to push me forward. And then we're going to use some more shortcuts. So we'll go right here. I'm going to hop on this. Now, if I do this successfully, like so... We're going to go to this. However, I'm going to drop down here because I don't like the obstacle that it presents me with. I much prefer the safer routes. So I hit up this one, and there we go. I know that other one is significantly faster. That's fine. But I wanted to come up with a path that would guarantee that I make it to the end. And now I'm on the hardest part. This part I am terrible at, even after completing this like maybe at least 10 times. I just like the parkour mode. I think it's fun. And I got here too late, so I have to wait a moment for this to pop up. This is another one that I have problems with. For whatever reason, I don't climb on it properly. So yeah. Okay, so I can go in here, or I'm going to do what I normally do, and that's take the safe route. Since I'm not going for coins, all I have to do is take the safer route. Now that person's going there, so I'm going to go on the left side. Drop down. Shoot. I don't understand what caused that. I didn't get hit by a rock or anything. For whatever reason, sometimes, like, the game will just drop you. Could be that I hit something. Oh, you know what? It could be that little bit that was sticking out. I'd probably smack that. I should have climbed. Yeah, that would have wasted a lot less time if I climbed. Okay. So now, we're gonna run up this one. Not as difficult as it looks. You can even cheese it by doing that and scare yourself half to death. But there we go. Oh god, that, yeah, okay, that was not gonna happen. Okay. This will take me here, which will complete that. And I think I'm getting pretty close to whoever's in first place. I don't think I'm gonna get first place, but I'm getting a little closer to them. I would just have to hope that they're not good at this next section. And this next section is kind of annoying, but it is very doable. I don't understand what happened there, but okay, we're just gonna roll with it. We're gonna go left and right on this. I'm gonna let that pass through. Sometimes it's better to just let it pass through, just because, yeah, they most likely got it. This last section is not hard in the slightest. Well, okay, maybe this part's annoying, but it's not hard in the slightest. Just run, jump, run, jump, run, jump, run, jump. Yeah, see? We completed it. No problem right there. GG's to you, friend. But yeah, you just go on these, which the higher you go up on them, the easier it'll be to like, kind of see where you need to go. Oh, there's an Easter egg in there. We can go through that as we go along. And I think they walked away. So technically I didn't get first, but I got first. And that's how you go through the get higher mode. There's a couple of areas that I'm very so-so on. So if you collected all the coins, you go through these, and you'd be able to go through this castle area. It's far enough to where you can't jump in, but it's that castle area that's also a 6v6 map. But if not, you start over. I did forget to mention, these used to actually mean something, like you can get extra points for it. Not anymore. Like, you can bring out your gun and shoot it, and like, I know I got my full points because I've been doing this, but even then, like, you don't get all of the... Oh, I know what I want to see. I'm curious about something. Will that kill me? No? Perfect. I want to see some of these shortcuts. So if I go up this, and go up this. Wow, okay. I go across these. Oh, wow, that is not the most difficult thing in the world. Okay, so if you don't want to get crushed by it, that's a path. There's other paths just like those. A lot of these shortcuts that I'm noticing a lot more of the shortcuts, but I don't have it in me to try to go for them. Because they carry such a high risk. Like, the penalty is super harsh. I want to try and get to that. If I can get to it within the minute, I want to show a little bit of this shortcut right here. And I think I can. Oh, crap. Okay. So the shortcut is you can go on this, climb up to there, and bypass so much of this. 10 seconds remaining. The only downside is that you have like such a very small, as you can see right here, you have such a very small block that you could go through. So the amount of space you have to actually run is not ideal. So yeah, that's pretty much Get Higher in a nutshell. Yeah, I didn't get first, but they quit early. So who actually won? Me. What I'm going to do, to the best of my ability, is walk you through the 12 coins. So we're going to go and collect all 12 coins, and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, so the first one, remember when we went up? We're going to go down. We're going to run along this and try not to get crushed. Because you drop in here, turn around, and congrats, that's your first coin. You could go through that portal, which takes you to the very beginning, or you can come out the side and it'll let you continue as, you know, as normal. The second one is going to be right here as well. We are not going to be too far away from it. We are going to allow... I thought that crushed him. Hello, friend. Did you just get ragdolled? I don't know what that was. So the second one, we're going to go to our left and we're going to turn right. As you can tell, we can see their footprints. And that takes us to our very next one. Number 3 is going to be right after, oh, hopefully not fall. Right before you get to these moving things, you can hit that coin. You just saw it for a brief second. It's like right behind it. Pretty easy to miss, but... oh god, this is stressful. But the third coin is not that hard to get a hold of. What I will recommend is keeping an eye on like where I'm at, where it says meters. Like the distance where I'm on that, and noticing like the obstacles that I'm on. And that'll give you a good idea of like where you should be at and where you should go. Okay, the next coin is going to be in this section. Remember when I jumped on these right here? Don't jump on them. You're going to want to go to these platforms over here, hop over them. I always back up a little bit because it feels like I'm going to go way too far, and there's coin number 4. And for the heck of it, I will fall to my death. Okay, we actually don't need to worry about that. We can go through our intended route, our speed route now, which... and we did not make that. That's fine, as long as no one throws a rock at us. Like I did to that one person, unfortunately, in the last game. I feel really bad for that. But we are going to start here. Instead of going through that really quick route that I went to last time, we're going to go down, go across the left side, and we're going to be at the very end of these crates. And we're going to just sprint jump our way through here. We are now at number 5. Number 6 and 7 are going to be pretty tricky. We're going to go back to these crates, back up to that faster route. Now, if I can actually play video games, I'll be able to get through this block maze. Not much of a maze, but you know what I mean. It's, you know, a bunch of blocks that kind of look like Tetris blocks, but obviously there's a lot more. It's more like the chain block thing from Super Mario World or something. So we're going to get to the very end of this, and I will show you why we're doing this. Technically, there is another obstacle you can go through to get to where the 2 coins are, but we got here a little faster. They are right here. Slide through as that one opens, as that one closes. Run through that, and try not to get yanked away. That can happen. So that's number 6, and number 7 is right down here. We're going to try and get on this ledge. That is much harder than it seems. I have failed that so many times, and I'm actually very happy that I got it on the first go. And that is coin number 7, which will take us back to the airplane bits from, like, Scrapyard. So, pretty easy. Probably caught it the last time that I went through this area. Not the most difficult to notice. But you go through here, and you jump up and collect it. Very easy. The one I was talking about is number 9, and it's actually gonna be... I'm not even gonna cut away from it, because it's literally right here. So you can just hop on this blue one, and jump on that. I did the extra jump in case, because I thought it was gonna fall. And then right here, you just drop on down. Turn around, hop in here, go up the ladder, and there's number 9. We have 3 more to go. So we are heading up to number 10. We're not exactly there yet, but I do want to preface this by saying this is what I consider to be the hardest one in the entire in the entire level. Like, it's the hardest coin to go for because it's very tricky. You got to play around with the game's physics a little. I don't know an easier way of doing this, so we're just gonna go in. You got to run in here and hope that you could just drop right. Oh my god! Drop right there and go here and just crouch. And we'll go through the portal. That makes life a little easier. The next one is another super easy to find one. You don't really need anything special for it. It's another one that's out in the open. You'll see it no matter where you go in this play, like in this route. No matter how you route it, you will come across it, and it's right over there. And I believe we have one more coin to go. Yes, we are on our final coin. And all you got to do is just play to the end. Well, near the end. Those shifting blocks is where I need to go to next. The last one is on this block right here. You turn around, go in here, and you're done. They got first place, but I got all my coins. And you know what? I want to show another Easter egg that I just saw when I played this last time. Right in here. Hey, would you look at that? He's having a good time. Look at that TV right there. Does this VHS say anything? It's not even branded. Bruh. Alright. And that gets us our 12 coins, and we were almost at 10 minutes, but we are not at 10 minutes. Unfortunately, we went slightly over. I think it's possible to do that. I have probably made a couple of mistakes trying to do this, but honestly, the screw you. And you can go in here. Once you do that, that's it. And this is the 6v6 map that you were watching footage of at the very beginning of the video. They added a 6v6 map. They have a mosh pit playlist for that, but they added a 6v6 map at the very end of it. You know, to play team deathmatch, domination, hardpoint. I hate playing domination in this game these days. It's not even because I'm bad at it. It's just like how players have approached it, and you have like all these moving components in this area. So yeah, I think that'll just about do it for today. It was all I wanted to show off, and if anybody was still struggling at this point, I don't know how long this mode is going to stick around for, so probably better that I show it off and, you know, show off a map that I like going through. I think it's fun every once in a while, you know, just kind of, if I'm in a parkour mood, I just kind of roll with it and just have a good time. So now that we've done all of that, that'll do it for this video. I don't have a whole lot else I could say about this. I'm so glad that they modified the map. I hope they do more of these. I would love to see more parkour levels, and if they don't make it into Modern Warfare 3, I'd like to see them for Black Ops 6. I know it's a first-person shooter first, but I also just love when they add stuff like platforming into these games. Like I said, Black Ops 3 had it, or its training mode for like the 3 difficulties. Modern Warfare 2019, I actually forgot about this last time, but they had one as well, and it was also really good. So that's all I got to say. That's going to do it for this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more, subscribe to the channel, and trust me, it's not going to be all Call of Duty. It's just because I like platformers, and this just kind of tickles my fancy a little. I also do like Call of Duty, but that's not related to any of this. But yeah, with that said, I'll see you all next time. Have a good one. Take care. Bye-bye.